Are you looking to buy a house in 2026? Or maybe you bought that house and kind of dated the rate, so now you're watching rates. Well, you came to the perfect YouTube channel. My name is Dan Frio, folks. I'm actually a licensed mortgage loan officer in all 50 states, as well as Puerto Rico. I'm going to go over with you today and let you know the Federal Reserve's meeting in 5 hours. What are they going to do? I'm going to tell you what they're going to do, what they're going to say. But what I'm not going to tell you is the market reactions, because 2 of the last 3 rate cuts, you realize the mortgage rates spiked every one of those times. So let's try to figure out together what's going to happen with those today and the whys behind it. So here's what we got. We got the Federal Reserve meeting today. Here's what they watch. They watch things like this: inflation and the jobs numbers. Now, if you watch any financial news networks, they're going to say inflation's too high and jobs, it's just low hire, low fire. I agree. So let's not fight them. So let's just go over what's the Federal Reserve going to do most likely. There's 97% chance they're not going to cut now. They're not going to cut at the next rate cuts, and they're not going to cut at the meeting after that, most likely. So what do you do? Okay, so let me put you down the path of what most likely is going to happen, most likely, and then you guys can decide what you think's going to happen. So I want you to just listen to me, subscribe over there. If you're a homeowner, home buyer, love to work with you if you need a mortgage. But let's get over to what's happening today. So what we follow here on the channel, if you're new to me, is the bond market right through here. And this bond market, if you see up at the top, it doesn't say a 10-year Treasury. It doesn't say a 2-year or whatever. It says an UMBS. What in the heck is that? It's a mortgage bond. So all you have to do is watch this thing. Well, you probably don't have access to it, so subscribe down there so you have access every morning. And just watch me 5-6 minutes each morning. You're going to get all the information you need if you're a loan officer or realtor, even if you're a consumer. But here's what we follow on this. All you have to understand, if the price of that bond goes up, rates come down. Okay, so today it's not really going to move, okay, because they're waiting for the Federal Reserve to come out later this afternoon. So the Federal Reserve is going to come out and say this. They're going to say, okay, inflation's still too high. Let me get back to that chart, what they're going to look at. Inflation's still too high. The jobs market's stable. We're just going to leave rates where they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out with a live event a little bit after that. When the Federal Reserve chairman comes out and starts taking questions, that's when it gets juicy, and that's when we start finding out really what's going on behind the scenes. So what happened over the last 2 or 3 rate cuts, do you realize mortgage rates the following day, even that day or later in the day, spiked? So what do I think's going to happen this time? Well, let's go over to some of the data that we're looking at. Every day we come in and look at the bond market, then we look at the stock market, then we look at the economic calendar. But you have to understand what's really going on with all these things, even oil, because oil plays a huge part of the inflation mix. So here's my expectations of what's going to happen. So if you're asking, should I lock in right now? Should I float? What should I do? Well, let me let you know. If you have a rate that's 7% or higher, please reach out to us. You can do it right through here. I created a RateWatch tool for you guys on our website. So if you're a homeowner right now, plug in your mortgage information right up through there. Let me know 2 things. What rate would you be interested in refinancing? And how much money each month would you like to cut your mortgage payment? And if either one of those hits, I'll call you, I'll text you, I'll email you. I know it says AI up there, but I monitor this personally, so we don't sell the data. But if you're looking down the pike, what should you do? Well, here, let me just paint a picture for you. We have a Federal Reserve right now that's kind of mixed. 11 of them are saying there should be 1 rate cut this year, 1, and 8 are saying there should be 2. So there's a whole mix. But what we're going to see next month is there's going to be 1 new member of the Federal Reserve, and it's guys taking an early retirement. It's going to be replaced with a Trump appointee. Then we have the Fed chair. His term's coming up in May, so he's going to be gone as well. So who do you think is going to be put in place? Another Trump appointee. So what do you think is going to happen with the federal funds rate? It's going to come down. And now with the administration doing a lot of these things, I'm also expecting inflation to peak maybe this month or next month, and then start to come down. So we might see inflation start to come down. It might peak briefly, and then you're also going to see the unemployment rate. Everybody's saying, okay, there's low hire, low fire. Maybe come in the spring when things get a little more clear, the companies can come out and start hiring once again. So I don't think anything's going to be catastrophic. So if you have a rate at 7 or higher, lock in. If you're buying a house in the next 2 weeks, lock in. But if you have time to wait, just wait, because I don't think anything's are going to get much worse. Are they going to get much better? Not really. So if you have to think about it this way, what would make rates come down pretty big? Well, either a huge jump in the unemployment rate or inflation coming right back in check. Do you think either one of those are going to happen anytime soon? Answer down below, and that would be your answer to what you think mortgage rates are going to do. So that's what I'm thinking today, folks. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me at therateupdate.com. You can call us, you can email me, you can chat with me, you can put in your application, you can do a whole bunch of things here. Make sure you join me this afternoon. We're going to watch what the Federal Reserve does. You're going to see instant market reactions to this. And then after, when you start taking questions, that's when you're going to see these things move, if they're going to move at all. So folks, that's why a lot of people subscribe to my channel, reach out to us. And now hopefully you understand, if you're a home buyer, what should you do? Should you lock in? Should you keep looking? If you're a homeowner, should you refinance now? Maybe you're a realtor or a loan officer trying to answer questions of your clients because everybody asks every day, what's going on with those and why? So hopefully I answered that for you today. So join me today, this afternoon. I think it's 1:30 Central Time, where I'm going to host the live event for the Fed. But again, if you need some help, folks, my name is Dan Frio. I'm actually a licensed loan officer in all 50 states, as well as Puerto Rico. If you need assistance out there with a mortgage, I'd love to help you. My slogan here is one application, one credit pool. We're going to compare your loan with over 30 different lenders. What am I talking about? Well, check out my videos that I do up here. Every Wednesday, I come in and show you behind the screen how we compare your loan with over 30 different lenders. So if you're out there trying to competitively get the best rate and fees out there, please reach out to us. We'd love to help. But if you're just out there and you're trying to check 50, 60, 70 different places, God bless you. We want to help those that really need help. So if you're out there searching on your own, good luck with that. But if you need my help, here it is, folks. So thanks for watching. I will be back later today at the Federal Reserve meeting. So join me then to see what happens with these and why. Thanks again, folks. I'll see you later this afternoon. Stay warm out there. It's cold everywhere.